Hello and welcome in. This is Redbeard. We're going to be jumping right back into How Many Dudes. Let's do our standard. See if we can find some new dudes. And then, before I forget, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Helps out a bunch. Alright, let's take on these little teddy bears. Throw hands on these Care Bears. Nice. Man, I gotta say, I am just so, excited to be getting into this again. Such a good game. Alright, so we did Assassin Dude last time. Ghost is one of our OGs. And like I said in the last video, I'm figuring doing this all as a fresh run. I might try to include maybe one of the OGs from the demo in the run, but I'm going to try to, for the most part, go for the newer dudes for the full release. So let's take a look at what we got with Chef Dude. When he deals direct damage, he prepares a burger that heals for 70% of his attack power. He can have 4 burgers prepared at a time, and he delivers them to roster dudes as needed. Oh, damn. So he's also a healer, basically. Sweet. Let's get a little chef for our dude. I don't know how strong you are, so I think I'm going to be a little safe. I'm just going to go with ducks for the moment. I want to try and get another dude or two in here. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Universal Healthcare. Ancient Sword for the taunting of the skeletons. Alright, milkshake. I drank your milkshake. Chef Dude delivers burger. He has a 30% chance to fling a milkshake at the dude, applying temporary health to him and a nearby dude for 150% of the Chef Dude's attack power. Alright. So he's just going to be flinging burgers and shakes at everybody? Alright, let's take on those rats. Nice. Let's see. We got ninja or zombie and a farmer dude. I'm fine. Has high natural toughness. He receives healing from another dude. He donates 50% of the restored HP to the most injured other roster dude instead of accepting it for himself. Oh. Possibly we'll just go for an entire employed run. Let's get Farmer Dude up in the mix. I gotta try to pay attention to what little sound do these guys each do when they join the team. Alright, let's see how this plays out. So I take it the farmer is going to be basically kind of like our paladin knight, kind of tanky dude for the employee family, maybe? Unless somebody else is going to have a level up. Let's go ahead and get a second farmer. Alright, free dude juice, get that. Catering truck or sensitivity training? Alright, catering. Chef Dude gains 20% toughness when he prepares a burger. He gains a stacking 10% block chance that lasts until he blocks. Okay. Sensitivity. All dooms gain 5% attack power for each unique family on your roster. Oh. Okay, cool. So kind of like a flip to the bonfire, in a way. Okay, well, I mean, right now I got only employed dudes, so that's not going to be super useful. Let's go with the catering truck. Get that bottled lightning. Alright, let's take on Gooses and Little Dukes. what we got here? Let's get another chef. Let's take on our little ducks. Speed it up a little bit. Nice. Alright, okay. Assassin or cleric mummy dude. So a new addition to the undead, okay. Curse of Doom. All direct damage he deals generates an equal amount of Doom that gets stored on the target. When the target's HP drops below its Doom level, the curse triggers and expels the damage onto the target. Okay. Let's go for it. Alrighty. Let's grab another mummy. Go for them goats and gooses. Oh man, finally got a chance to watch that latest Dracula movie from Luke Besson. That had God, I can't think of anybody's names at the moment for actors. Waltz. Christoph Waltz. Jesus. Christoph Waltz was in it. A couple of other people. God, I can't think right now. My brain's a little like foggy. But finally gave that one a watch. It was interesting. Like, not amazing, not terrible. It was a pretty decent watch. Like, if you were interested in it, go ahead and give it a watch. If it wasn't on your radar, I mean, if you happen to come across it, watch it, but, like, you don't necessarily need to go out of your way. Which, a little disappointing. Like, generally, I like most of Besson's work. A lot of his films are really solid. Not to say that this one wasn't, like, good, but just didn't seem to hit as strong as some of his other films. Who knows? Maybe I just was in kind of a weird mood and I need to, like, rewatch it again at a different time. Let's see what we had here. We had the Knuckle Bones, which is the Cleave. Ion Storm for our lightnings. Coupon. Relics stacked or stocked by the merchant dude have a 10% chance to go on sale for 50% off. Huh? I was almost gonna go with the Ion Storm just so I could get some more lightning. But yeah, let's take a coupon. That sounds promising. Alright, duck-sized horses. Okay. Seem to be doing pretty good so far with this setup. Alright, we have Trooper Dude, Assassin Dude, Construction Dude. Alright. Hammer Toss. When he deals direct damage, he has a 20% chance to toss a hammer at a nearby enemy, damaging it for 50% of his attack power and taunting it for 3 seconds. Alright. So like a little bit of catcall and tossing around your tools. Alright, Duke Juice, Wooden Fence, Fairy Ring. Fairy Ring was our spores. What's Wooden Fence? Farmer Dude generates temporary health for 25% of the damage he deals. Every second he donates 50% of his current temporary health to the most injured roster dudes for 4 seconds. Alright, let's go for that. That Duke Juice. Man, I think I'm gonna actually just leave it right there. So now I'm trying to decide which dude should end up being like in which positions if we get the like captain hat, sigil, lieutenant sigil, and the caboose and whatnot. I'm thinking for caboose it's gotta be either the farmer or the construction dude. And then for crit, it probably needs to go to our ship. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, doing pretty good. Let's get another construction. Let's take on these ravens. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, another mummy. Ooh. All three of these are new. Alright. Safety glasses, salt lick, and tape measure. Alright, so safety glasses, all dudes gain 10% deflection and 10% attack speed. Salt lick, when battle starts, all farmer dudes taunt every enemy for 4 seconds and gain 40% toughness that decays by 5% per second. Okay. When the construction dude deals damage, he has a 10% chance to toss a tape measure to nearby dude, granting 10% attack power and 10% crit chance. Dang. Salt lick and tape measure both sound pretty nice. Dang. I mean, I have 3 farmers. I think the tape measure is going to end up being a better, boost. Well, it's only a 10% chance. Whereas that's 40% toughness. Yeah. If this comes back up, I definitely need to grab it. But let's go for Salt Lick right now. Let's take on the Snapping Turtles. Like I've said before, like most turtles, but the Snapping Turtles are little douchebags. Don't care for them. Alright, let's grab another construction dude. Take on all these little bits. Okay, let's get another chef. Alright, safety glasses again. Captain's hat for that 30%. Sewing kit. All dudes have a 15% chance when taking damage to heal for 100% of the damage taken. Okay, yeah, I got bumped up. That's nice. Boombox. Get some tunes up in this mofo. Construction dude gains 30% max HP and 20% attack speed. Okay, yeah. Grab another dude juice. Get that potion. Yeah, if we eventually get Caboose, we might as well throw it onto him. Yeah. Yeah. These two are doing the taunting, right? Okay. Let's go for it. The Doom bar for the mummies is kind of interesting to watch. Man, we're getting more dudes. I should probably get more healing going with these guys. Let's throw them in. Get some goats. Man, I haven't had goat in a while. If you've never tried, I would definitely say give it a shot at least once. If you're a meat eater. Farmer dude. What's that? Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. We got Cyborg Dude, Mutant Dude, Pirate Dude. Pirate Dude taunts 4 enemies for 3 seconds when battle starts. Every 5 seconds, he takes a drink of rum to gain 20% evasion. Alright. Mutant, we have Floof Balls. His direct damage has a 50% chance to create a Floof Ball that heals for 100% of his attack power. He attaches it to a roster dude in danger and bursts as needed. Dudes can have up to 4 Floof Balls. Extermination. When a cyborg dude deals direct damage to his primary target, he has a 25% chance to grant a stacking 1% attack power to all cyborg dudes for the rest of the battle. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, so cyborg has 20% reflection, 5 crit, 36 for run, 24, okay. You're at 130. 130, he's at 200 for the taunts. I think I gotta go either mutant or cyborg. Because, I mean, more healing is definitely gonna be helpful. Well, if I get a ton of these dudes, that stack could be crazy. I think man. Okay, I think I gotta go. Mutant. Let's go for it. Alright. I hope I don't regret that. Yeah, I mean, I want to check them all out at some point anyways, but I hope that works for this build. Alright, let's have a weird mix. We got sci-fi, employed, and undead. Alright. Our health bars are all staying pretty consistent. Let's get another one of them. Alright, we got Rush Order, Bonfire, Waffle Fries. Alright, so Bonfire was the 1% max HP for each dude of the same family. Rush Order, Chef Dude prepares burger. He has a 30% chance to prepare an additional burger. Chained in effect. Alright, we can just start flipping burgers like crazy. Waffle Fries. Burgers now come with a side of waffle fries, granting the target dude 5% attack power. Huh. I think I gotta go with that chain effect. And once we have that in place, any of these other ones that add on to the meal, that's gonna just, like, keep growing. Alright, let's do Rush Order. Take on them wolves. I love the plurals. In this, it cracks me up every time. Alright. Let's see, where are we at? 1.2. Curse of Doom. Alright, nice. 0.1. Okay, cool. Yeah, another chef. Alright, Warp Deck. Every 8 seconds, any dude with no dudes near him will get knocked out, teleported to a new location near a random dude, and instantly revived to his prior HP. Why does he gotta get knocked out first? Why can't he just get teleported? Stasis cube. Though granted, I guess if he is knocked out for that moment, anything that has like a knockout bonus should get triggered, right? Enemies cannot attack until 1.5 seconds after combat starts. Alright, let's get the warp deck. And let's get the stasis cube. And then we'll grab Duke Juice. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright. Health is looking relatively okay. It's kind of ebbing and flowing on a couple of the dudes. Alright, let's speed this up. Nice. 2, 2.3, 1.9, 1.5. Alright, not bad. Yeah, let's get another construction dude. Alright, so we have the bean burrito for the little toots. Mise en place. Chef dude starts each battle with maximum burgers, and his burgers gain 50% increased healing. Nice. Power siphon. Every 2 seconds, any dude with temporary health for less than 25% of his max HP will siphon some from other dudes who have extra to spare until he reaches this threshold. The siphon temporary health lasts for 4 seconds. That sounds good, but I feel like I need more dudes for that to be, like, beneficial, because when it's this small, I could wind up just, like, accidentally killing one of the dudes. I feel like that's the problem, is trying to, like, navigate. There's some of these that sound decent, but if you do it earlier in the build, it's gonna screw you up. So let's go with that one. Alright, glass cannon, weighted vest, this track. Okay, so glass cannon was the crit attack power, but you also got vulnerability. Weighted vest, gain 30% toughness and 30% attack power, but lose 50% run speed. Disc track copies 30% of damage dealt by all of its wielders and stores it every second the stored damage is expelled onto the best fit enemy. Ooh. Disc track, I love that. Okay, I definitely gotta go with disc track, but now who do I put it with? Do I go farmer or construction worker? Or do I throw it out to our chef? Dang, because I mean, they have been doing our best numbers lately. Alright, let's go with it. But let's see, do we go... I'm thinking chef dude, but for some reason I really like the idea of, like, a mumble rapper mummy that's just talking mad shit about these animals. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be a good, like, combo, but it... You know what, yeah. I just like that idea. Let's go with it. Might have been the wrong choice, but it is what it is. I gotta say, I really love this transition piece that got for the different acts. It's, like, just oddly delightful to see the little dudes scampering along, and then if you got the dead dudes, them just getting dragged. Makes me crack up a little bit each time. Oh, dang. Those health bars are all pretty, like, steady. Alright. Let's get another mutant up in here. Alright, promoter dude. Let's see who we're gonna fight for a relic. Some horses and wolves. Yeah. We got this. Get 'em, boys. Even on the faster speed, I felt like that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Alright, let's see what we got here. Butterfly Stinger. We know that one's pretty dope from before. Mouth Guard. All dudes gain 5% deflection. When a dude deflects, he has a 10% chance to gain 10% block chance. Or Heating Pad. Gain 5% lifesteal. When a dude lifesteals, he gains 40% cleave. I think I'm kind of leaning Mouth Guard. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Take on these ravens. Yada da da da. Alright, we got that. Do I get another farmer or do I get another mutant? I think I get another mutant for right now. Alright. Care Bears can come and get these hands free. Nice. Oh dang, everybody's at 1 point something. Alright. Except for a regular dude who's just struggling. Alright, take on some more ravens. Let's get another mummy. Let's see. I mean, that's going to be beneficial for the farmer dudes. Yeah, might as well. Got that. Got that. Honey Badger doesn't give a fuck. Let's see. Let's get another construction dude. Alright, where are we giving up? So Mouth Guard, and then we'll get Steel-Toed Boots. For each enemy the construction dude hammers, he gains 2% toughness for the rest of the battle. Alright. Give up Salt Lick, and then we'll get the Keratin Sheet. Gains 15% toughness. When a Floofball Burst, it grants 10% toughness and 30% cleave. Okay. Let's go for those. Take on them budges and horses. Alright, grab this. I'm kind of curious as to what, well, excuse me, how tier 2 is going to be set up. If it's just like, okay, start off with an initial like higher difficulty, and it's just you start the round from scratch, build up a new set of dudes, or is it going to be kind of like a like in a Mega Bonk situation where you have like, okay, progress through all of tier 1, jump through the level, go to tier 2, kind of a vibe, kind of setup, or what? Because I would kind of like it if it was like you have to go through tier 1 round with your dudes, and then it like restarts at the end. Uh, with like maybe, I don't know, like your money is fresh again, or like all relics are reset or something, but you still have your dudes. I don't know. Be interesting to see how it plays out. Hopefully we'll be able to go to the next one here pretty soon. Well, let's get another mummy. Alright, nice. Let's get another construction. Oh, man. Pardon me. I have like something stuck in my throat. Might have to mute myself a little bit more. Hopefully, I do not forget. Alright. Take on our ducks. See how this goes. Let's grab another mutant. Also, friendly reminder, make sure to buy up and hold on to as much physical media as you can, as we are seeing more and more of a move to screw us all on what we own. Oh, nice. It is 50% off. Okay, sweet. Time sink. Dude deflects. He gains 3% attack speed for 5 seconds. Does anybody have deflect? Damn it. Why can't you be cheaper? I'm like, do I just snag it just in case later on while it's cheap? Or is that just a giant waste of my money? Because yeah, the food dude's coming. I think I'm just gonna get some spores and we're gonna bounce. Alright, let's do another construction dude. Alright, Geode for the meteors. Zinc Finger. Floofball Burst has a 30% chance to immediately regrow and gain a stacking 30% increased healing the next time it bursts. Sprinkler. Farmer Dude gains 30% max HP and all dudes gain 0.2 regeneration for every... Ooh. I mean, the Floofball sounds nice with the Zinc Finger, but Sprinkler sounds dope. Let's get that. That's gonna be a big help. Stab Crab. Stabbo Crabbo. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go get some more coffee here in a little bit. Another chef. Let's chef it up in here. Alright, chili dog, max HP and evasion. Dude, I gotta say, these little, like, uh, intros for the different dudes, I love it. The amount of thought and, like, effort and, like, jokes into all of this is much appreciated. Hot pot, we have the 20% attack power, 20% run speed. And taco was our toughness and crit sheets. Thinking potentially giving construction dude taco, or do I do chili dough for like our farmers? Or actually maybe the money. I think I'm gonna go with my gut. My initial thought was the taco for the construction dude, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, next run. Ready, we got that. Let's grab another farmer. Come now, hey. 31 ravens. Ravens and crows are pretty interesting birds. Like how smart they are, and they can hold a grudge, but they can also like make friendships with other animals and people. They're very interesting. Alright, let's get another mutant. Aha. Let's see where those goes. Nice. The mummy doom curse is pretty solid. Definitely liking that. Wait, how much was it for this track? 360. Alright. Let's get another construction. Alright, false fangs. Everybody gets lifesteal. Captain's hat. We get the 30% attack power to our top dude. Who needs more attack power? I wonder if it'd be a good idea to actually put the mummy at the top. So we get that boost with the diss track and Doom. But at the same time, getting everybody a little bit of life steal sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I gotta go life steal. We'll save the captain's hat for another time. And snag that. Do I get another dew juice? Or... yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pocket dice just to be the safe side. Have an extra one for later on if needed. Stick this up. Alright. See. Let's get another mummy. Alright, take on them feral house. Oh, alright, nice. Kind of thinking another chef. I also kind of want to get. Yeah, let's get another mummy. Sweet! We got our items. Oh, dang. Alright. Yeah, might as well get our 8th farmer. Let's ball out. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's get our 8th chef. Let's chef it up in here. Right. Let's get another chef. Let's just get the health potion. Let's run it. See how they do. I mean, our health is staying pretty solid for everybody. Getting a little low, but then they're getting healed. Getting the temporary health and whatnot. Ooh. One of the mutants and one of the mummies got like crazy low for a second. Alright. Definitely gotta try and get some more dudes. Let's get another mummy. Alright, so splitting headache was our burner phones, and now we also got embalming salt and oregano. Alright, embalming salt. Curse of Doom triggers on an enemy. There's a 20% chance for all of its stored damage to be copied to another random enemy. Okay. Oregano. Oh man, that's just a little baggie of oregano. Ain't no thing. Don't worry about it. Increases the effects of the food dude's meals by 100%, and his burgers now grant 10% attack speed. Damn, that sounds really good. But, dang. That duplication of the Doom sounds pretty solid. Alright, so again, if this one pops up, we definitely gotta buy it, but let's grab embalming salts. Ear gauges, black belt, or fedora. Alright, so we did black belt before, that was our evasion. That one's like super helpful for Bard dude. And probably any other dudes that have like some speed or evasion already built in. Let's see what we got for fedora. Gains 3% attack power and 1% max HP, multiplied by the difference between the count of the most prevalent dude type on the roster and the wielder's dude type. Say what? So you probably want to do this on like a dude that you barely have a few of. I mean, I'm pretty much even between everybody. Ear gauge. When you take fatal damage, fully heals and gains 3% attack power for the rest of the battle. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Fatal damage. Yeah. We're not having anybody die. I think I might actually just re-roll this. Okay, we got laser pointer, ghillie suit, and then neck brace. So neck brace was our 20% max HP, drops below 30%, get the temporary health, okay. Ghillie suit. Wielder gains 10% crit chance and 15% attack power and can no longer be cleaved. Ooh, okay. Laser pointer. Every second, each wielder has a 20% chance to teleport a random dude of the dude type below him on the roster to a random distant dude or enemy and grant him 20% attack speed for 2 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Huh. That one sounds interesting, but you gotta be very specific with how you're wanting to set this up and which dude you're selecting for that bonus. I don't think anybody necessarily has. I think out of this, it's gotta be the ghillie suit. Sounds the most useful. So crit chance and attack power. And he can't be cleaved. I'm thinking either the farmer or the construction worker. Gave construction a little bit of crit. I think the farmer doesn't have it, so let's give him the ghillie suits. Just working out in the small, checking on the gooses, the ducks, and the poles. Alright, dog-sized rats. Some rats of unusual size. Grouch. Alright, not bad. And then again, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, all that jazz. It is much appreciated and helps the channel out a bunch. Let's see, let's get our... Do I go for our 10th mummy dude, or do I do construction? I've been slowly, without realizing it, just going one by one by one. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can keep doing that. See if that kind of helps. Because a lot of times I just end up going for whoever I think is the best and start really loading them up. Okay. Our rare relics from the smuggler dude. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Panther and the Rams. Nice. Seems to be holding pretty good. Alright. See another mutant. So far I'm really liking this build, but I gotta say, it seems like Chef and Mummy are definitely kind of the standouts. Not to say that these dudes aren't also good, but I'm definitely leaning towards them. I'm thinking it could be a crazy build if you do the chef with medic and cleric and warlock. Let's go ahead and get our 10th mummy. Alright, rattlesnakes. Let's see. Let's get another farmer up in here. Alright, half full glass or the bean burrito. But a dude takes damage that brings his HP below 50%. He heals for 15% of his max HP. Part of me wants to re-roll so we can see if there's another new relic. I also want to hold on to our cash. So I think I'm just going to do this. And get another dice, just in case. Yeah, might as well. Alright. Alright, let's run it. Alright, we got that one. Let's get another chef. Okay, we're giving up the sprinkler. That's going to be a little rough. But then we get measuring tape, which is going to be solid. Chance to use that. Alright, let's accept. Rush order. Nail gun. So hammers now also nail the target, damaging it for 50% of his attack power and applying 2% cleave damage down. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Our first unicorn. Let's see how this plays. Hey, yo. This is looking pretty good. So, despite losing those 2 relics, nobody died with a unicorn. Alright, that's pretty solid. 5.3. Damn. 4.1. Alright, let's get another farmer. Take on that silverback gorilla. Gorillas are so interesting. I think I got like an interest in apes and monkeys when I was young, primarily from watching a combination of like Zaboomafoo and the movie Congo. If you have not seen Congo, I highly recommend it. It is such a fun, crazy 90s movie. So much fun. Let's get another construction. Start at 10, 10, 10, 10. We need another mutants. Alright, let's run it. We got our wolves, badgers, and gooses. The gooses. Mein Goose. Gooses. Geesen. Goosen. Alright, let's see. Grab our mutant. Got a meteor. Nice. Alright, what dudes do we want to get? I think I'm gonna actually just go farmer, because I know I'm gonna lean into them anytime they pop up. So let's go with that. Alright, sweet. We did lose some dudes, but not super terrible. Let's get another mutant. Trucker hat, medical nanites. Alright, trucker hat. When the farmer dude receives healing, he gains a stacking 1% attack power for the rest of the battle. Okay. Medical nanites. All dudes gain 5% toughness and 1%. Yes. And yes. And do I just go as is against the Stabo Crabbo Panda Bears? Or should I just go ahead and revive it? I want full stack. Let's go all the way in. Nice. Alright. Another construction. Alright, Bloody Talisman, Living Will, Time Sink. So Time Sink, I haven't been paying as close attention as I should have been. I don't think anybody still has Deflect. Living Will, dude gets knocked out, 10 most injured roster dudes are healed. We are starting to finally now see dudes getting knocked out. So maybe, but Bloody Talisman. Okay, when a dude receives healing, he gains 1% attack speed. And we got a fair amount of healing going on with our mutant and chef. So yeah, let's stick that. Then too, the farmer doing his like donation. Oh, nice. Dang. Alright, construction dudes at 3.9. 4.8. Cool. Alright, let's get another chef. Okay, dog tag, parry buckler, or lieutenant sigil. So the sigil, we get the 10% crit for our third dude. Everybody gets block. On dog tag, when that dude gets knocked out, everybody gets run speed. Man, a block chance sounds pretty nice. But who would benefit from this if we got them another 10? Farmer dude has 10. Just boost up our farmer, or do I give everybody block? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, everybody does have deflection now? Okay, well. Alright, try to keep that in mind next time. Oh, should I combine the deflection with block? Yeah, let's go for the parry buckler. Alright. Take on them dog-sized rats. Alright, nice. Let's get... Yeah, let's get another mummy. Sweet. Alright, let's run it. Nice. Alright. That. Let's get another chef. Yeah. That's alright. 12, 11, 12, 11, 11. Alright. Bees and badgers. Oh, badger. Alright, let's see. Another mutant. Some pocket dice. Smelling salts. So dude gets knocked out, 50% chance to revive and instantly heal for 40% of his max HP. Bean burrito. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas may land. So I'm wondering, with these two, which one was it? The warp deck. They get knocked out and then teleported. Now, with the HP, it says it goes back to the prior, but if we have the smelling salts, does that take them back to the prior plus it's like 40% possibly? And like with being burrito, does that mean each time a dude gets teleported, we're also just doing massive crop dusting like all over the map? Let's get it. See how it plays. I'm hoping that's how it works. I'm not like misthinking it. Zinc finger, yes. Power siphon. I'm like 50-50 on whether to do that one. Again, I think I want more dudes before we take that one on. So maybe when we're like around like round 70, 80 might be useful. Let's see what we got. Okay, RTO mandate and special sauce. So when re-entering the ranch after winning a round, each unconscious dude has a 15% chance to be revived. Okay. So potentially kind of save on our dude juices. Might be useful. Special sauce. The healing from Chef Dude's burgers can now crit. In addition, his burgers grant 10%. Oh, man. You would be cool, but I mean, I've only had to use one dude juice so far, so let's go ahead and special sauce. Get that dude juice. Let's go ahead and restock. Get another dude juice. Scare it open. Curse of Doom triggers has 30% chance to deal direct damage equal to its store damage to 3 other. Ooh. Okay, I hope you show back up again. That sounds nice. Nice. Check this message really fast. Or I guess not, since my phone is being weird. Alright, I'll check that here a little bit later. Alright, let's see where we're at. 12. Alright, let's get our 12th mummy. Take on them ghosts. Almost had like a start of a hiccup there. I like that the weird little floof balls have faces on. Like if those didn't explode to heal people, would those eventually become like other mutants? 74 crabs. Like that would actually be kind of a cool relic if it's in here. Somewhere it's like 10% chance a floof ball instead of bursting just turns into another full-grown mutant. Turn it into like a little was it Tribble? Trouble? I want to say Tribble. Tribble situation in Star Trek. Let's get another chef since we got that crit bonus. Alright, let's invest. Ball out. Nice. Man, this is such a entertaining and like it can be stressful and zen at the same time. Let's get another mutant. Take on them goats. Alright. Let's go with another chef. I think I'm gonna just dismiss for this time. Let's take on the Panthers and the Badgers. Noise. Love just the amount of crap that's getting flung around on the screen between the milkshakes and the tape measures. Alright, let's... another farmer or another mummy. For the healing effect, I think I get another one. Farmer. I've got Viral Load, Rage Bait, Anubis Statue. So Rage Bait was in the demo, that was our cleave when HP drops. Viral Load gains 20% attack speed and he generates 4 floof balls immediately when battle starts. Anubis. Curse of Doom gets applied to an enemy. It has a 15% chance to also heal the most injured roster dude for 100. Okay, yeah, we gotta go with that. Alright, we got Shovel, Face Tattoo, Socialism. Every 2 seconds, the wielders grants temporary health for 25% of his max HP to a random injured roster dude. Shovel, that was the cleave. Okay, what's Face Tattoo? Gain 10% deflection, and all deflected damage now gets redirected to him. When he takes deflected damage, he gains 5% toughness for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Huh. So you're deflecting it, but you're deflecting it right back at yourself? What? Sounds a little confusing. Kinda thinking maybe socialism for the construction worker. Like we're gonna unionize, but very curious to see how this plays out. I also kinda want to just reshuffle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reshuffle. Alright, ear gauges. Again, that was the fatal damage. Receipts, when you land a crit, 50% chance to taunt 2 nearby enemies, gain 10% toughness and 5% life steal. Or we just do the taser. I'm kinda liking the taser for either the mutant or its protection for the chef while he's making up him burgers and milkshakes. Okay, not sure. Or do I put receipts on the construction dude so we get more taunt and crit and everything going on in toughness, lifesteal? You know what? Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember if he has crit or not. Balls. Okay, Yeah, let's just do taser. I'm gonna put it with the. I think I'm gonna put it with the chef. Alright. Alright, the bird. Alright, Canada Gooses. Alright, not bad. Let's get another construction dude. Grizzly bear and a bunch of horses. Yeah, let's go for it. I think I will actually use one of these. Give that bear a little bump. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I saw the little bean burrito going off, so let's see if that shows up. Okay, so it did work the way I was thinking it was going to. But it looks like smelling salts didn't get activated. Okay. But the bean burrito did work the way I was thinking it was going to. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we got either Butterfly Stinger, Golden Glove, or Championship Belt. So, Championship Belt, most prevalent dude type on your roster gains 30% attack. I mean, that'd be the chef, but I'm going to be going back and forth between everybody, so that could be very all over the place. Golden Glove, everybody gains 5% evasion. When you evade, 10% chance to deal direct damage for 100% of its DPS. Dude gets cleave, teleports to the other side, and attack. Butterfly Stinger's good, but I think I want to go Golden Glove. Alright, so now everybody's got some evasion. And every time we evade, we should be laying the smack down. Just rocking these crab shit all over the place. Alright, let's get another construction. Rats! Man, I really enjoyed a lot of Ghost's earlier albums. The last two were kind of like not horrible, but they just, I don't know, they didn't slap the way the previous ones did. I'm hoping eventually they're gonna come out with another record that'll really hit like some of the previous ones. Let's do mutants. Yeah, Panthers. Panthers. Nice. Let's get another farmer dude. Memento Mori, 10% healing received, lunch pail. Every time construction dude deals a total of 250, he makes it to his next lunch break and heals for 100% of his max HP. Okay. Dang, These are starting to get a little like chaotic for everybody. They almost have a little bit of everything. Let's see, does everybody have crit? They do. Ethan doesn't, but it's our regular dude. Mutant doesn't have crits. Farmer does. Mummy doesn't. Chef does. Okay. Okay, let's definitely get the lunch pail. Let's go ahead and grab Memento. And we'll go ahead and get another. Yo. Right. 7.6. Nice. And 6 for our chef. 7.7. Alright, not bad. Everything's looking pretty good. Alright, let's do construction, dude. Okay, so if we give up the warp deck, we get Sandstorm. 25% chance when dealing direct damage to blind the target, increasing its miss chance. Interesting. If you give up Nail Gun, get Venom Gland. When Loophole bursts, it deals damage equal to 50% of its host dude's attack power. Ooh, okay, definitely that one. The warp deck has been pretty helpful. Yeah, let's just go for it. Alright, let's run it. Alright, hogs are going pretty fast. Wolf. Alpha wolves look like they're starting to fade. Still no deaths for our dudes. No knockouts. Sweet. Alright. Let's get... Yeah, let's get another mutant. Is that incoming? Alright, let's see how we do against these unicorns. Alright. Doing pretty solid. It feels like with this tier 1, like, the animals got slightly nerfed and the relics are slightly, like, OP. So I wonder how it'll, like, kind of play and flip in tier 2 and tier 3. Yeah, let's get another farmer. So almost at 15 for everybody. We're definitely gonna get more mummies. Grizzly bear and them snakes. Okay, which dude did we go with? Farmer, chef, or construction? I think I'm gonna grab our 15th chef. Alright. Let's run it. Dang. Their health bars have, like, barely changed at all. Alright. 23k. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's get another mutant. Okay, let's see. Universal healthcare. Yes. And a 420. Duke juice and a health potion. Alright, let's run it. Let's get... Yeah, might as well. Another chef dude. Alright, pitchfork, shield belt, force field. Pitchfork. Farmer dude deals direct damage, gains stacking 20% cleave. When he reaches 20 stacks, the stacks reset and he taunts 3 nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Shield belt. All dudes get 15% deflection. When a dude takes damage that brings his HP below 40%, he gains 3% deflection for 3 seconds. I think I gotta go shield belt with this one. So now everybody has deflection, a little bit of block, we get healing receive, life steal, and regeneration. Okay, sweet. Let's run it. So I think it's what, like, cleave I don't have for everybody yet? So if there's a relic that can possibly grant cleave for everybody, I think it'd be the like, hidden daggers, but I don't remember if that's a universal one or if that's only for certain families. Let's get another mummy. Okay. Food dude. Looks like we got non 75% cleave. Taco, 10% toughness, 10% attack power. Red curry, attack speed, and crit chance. Cleave. 20% cleave. Yeah, I don't think anybody else has cleave. Well, if we throw that onto the mutant, isn't that basically just 105%? Right? Okay, I gotta try this. Let's put it on the mutant. Oh, okay, it's gonna be 95. Well, alright. It's still pretty crazy. Alright, let's try those. So we should have... The mutant is just cutting through people. Chef is tasing them. Mummy's dissing them and cursing them. Construction's tossing the measuring tape. Sweet. 18k. 17, 19... 20. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's get another mummy. Cha-ching. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Um... You might get another chef. Oh, totally forgot I had him coming. Alright, so... Oh, should have gotten the construction. We'll do that next. Like right now, a 2 times speed would come in very nice. Alright, claim reward. Let's get our farmer. Some all that in. Golden tongue or hammer belts. Alright, Mummy Dude gains 30% max HP and his direct damage generates 30% more doom. Sounds pretty solid. Construction Dude now throws an additional hammer, and his hammers have a 10% chance to stun. Okay. Get Golden Tongue. Hammer Belts. Let's re-roll. Sensitivity training for each unique family on your roster. So we got 3. So that'd be 15? Not terrible. Arquebus. We're given 30% max HP. So do I bump up everybody? Or do I just give Construction Dude a big boost? Or should I swap it around and give Farmer the level up? I'm kind of tempted to do the caboose and put Farmer down below. But for everybody, that's a boost. I think I gotta go sensitivity. Alright, let's run it. Alright, doing pretty solid. But the Doom coming in clutch. Alright, let's get another mutant. Some spores. Let's fight these ravens. Like, part of me is so tempted to just hit that lightning so that this goes faster, but I need to save that for closer to the end. Well, we've got the goat. Alright, let's get another Construction Dude. Yes, we got our items back. Alright, werewolf. Sweet. Alright. Got that. Let's get another mummy. Ball out. Alright, snapping turtles. And then again, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe, all that jazz. Helps out a bunch. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see. Let's grab another Construction Dude. Take on them cobras. Nice. Alright. Let me get another chef. Overactive amygdala. When 20 of a mutant dude's foofballs burst, he dashes away, damaging enemies he passes through for 100% of his attack power. And he gains a stacking 10% attack power for the rest of the battle. That sounds awesome. Too bad I ain't got no monies. Business dude, you screwed me. Alright, shotgun turtles. Got some Blastoise Gamera mofos to take down. Hell yeah. Alright. Another farmer. Okay, we got Living Will, Ion Storm, or Hard Hat, so that was our knocked out dude. Bald Lightning. Alright, Hard Hat. If Construction Dude takes fatal damage, he gains temporary health for 80% of his max HP and dashes away, stunning enemies he passes through. Oh, okay. I mean... Ooh. So the same thing with the whole warp deck in our bean burrito. Will this apply with Living Will? Like, the one dude gets teleported, but then everybody else gets, like, healed? Possibly? Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Neck Brace was our max HP, temporary health. Ear Gauges, fatal damage, we get 30% attack power. Folding Chair. Wielder deals attack damage. He has a 20% chance to strike again for 3% of his max HP as direct damage. I think I'm gonna put that with our construction dude. Just gonna take his folding chair from his lunch break and smack the hell out of some stuff. Alright. The cave. None of our dudes are out. Nobody getting dragged. Alright. 2 unicorns, 4 panthers, and 5 big bees. Alright, let's run it. Oh, it is. Okay. They're going off of each other. Sweet. Alright, so definitely keep that in mind with the warp deck. Anything that has a knocked out could potentially synergize with it. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's get another mummy. 674. Yeah, might as well. Alright, snapping turtles. Sweet. So we got pretty good damage, and we got really nice healing. It's pretty solid. I think I'm gonna grab another construction dude. Found some crap. Sweet. Got some meteors. Alright, let's take on Blastoids and Leopards. Alright. Let's get another mummy. Feral Howls. Nice. Let's do another farmer dude. We got burner. Okay, so we're looking at brass knuckles or padded helmet. So brass knuckles was the 30% attack power, decays by 3% each second. And then the padded helmet was when we get tossed. I think I gotta go for that brass knuckles. Alright, let's take on the rattlesnakes. Nice. Sweet. 38, 20, 29, 32, 7.1 from that venom gland. Damn. 69. Nice. Sweet. Alright, we're doing pretty solid. Let's get another mutant. Got some spores. Okay, give up Bonfire to get Hard Hat. Give up Venom Gland to get Coffee Time. So every time Farmer Dude donates HP to another dude through his I'm Fine ability, he also heals that dude for 200%. I think I'll go ahead and I'll do that one, but yeah, okay, might as well. Alright, take on the Rams. Nice. Damn. If you will, got triggered 39 times. Alright, solid. Yeah, let's get another farmer. Shotgun turtles and grizzly bears. Alright, grizzly bears and Blastoids at home. Let's get another chef. Take on them rattlesnakes. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's keep going. Ba, 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 ba. I think another one may do, yeah. Strange spells. Who should I bulk you up to? 18, 18, 19. Let's do a construction dude. Alright, polar bear and big bees. Dang. Polar bear is just consistently, steadily going down. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and get another shelf. Okay, RTO mandate. That was our conscious dudes. Come back. Jobs add. Immediately gain 3 regular dudes. When a dude returns to your ranch from the Dude Whisperer, he has a 50% chance to bring back an additional new dude of a random dude type from... Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Hell yeah, okay. Too bad it's like at round 90. That would have been amazing early on. Like, too bad that didn't happen right before the guy, because I could have sent them. Damn it. Alright, let's get another mutant. Get waffle fries, pitchfork, RTO. So, unconscious dudes. Farmer dude deals direct damage. He gains stack and cleave, and then taunts. Waffle fries, fries granting 5% attack power, and stacks. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the fries. Alright. Blastoise at home, and King Cobra. Cobra Commander. I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky little snake. Alright, pretty solid. Nice. Hey, but still. We've only had to use like 1 dude juice and only lost a few dudes like once. Pretty solid. Alright, our dude came back, went. Dude lands a critical hit, gains temporary health for 2 seconds. Knocked out, gets run speed. Dude gets knocked out, all dudes get told. I was about to just go straight for this, but I'm forgetting that yeah, with the warp deck. Are these ones also going to trigger? And if it does, do I want it to work for run speed? Or do I want it for crit? Because I mean, if it actually does trigger with that, and this stacks for the rest of the battle, we could have insane run speed on everybody. Alright, let's try it. Oh shit, it is triggering. Sweet. Damn. Warp deck came in really clutch. Let's get another farmer. Nice. Warp deck. Damn. Alright. Hell yeah. So shit, it might be worthwhile to like every build try to get at least one sci-fi dude. So you can potentially get that warp deck. Cause that is sweet. Alright, let's get our 20th mummy. Our construction dudes are at 20, 19, 21, 20, 20. Okay. Get that a mutant. Yo. Damn. I was not expecting the grabs to do that. Alright. Let's get another chef. Alright. Overreactive and make to a burst, he dashes away, damaging enemies he passes through. And ritual dagger, the regeneration. Chance to throw daggers. Sweet. Alright, let's get both of these. Let's re-roll. Dude gets knocked out, the skeleton gets some. Are we gonna potentially, with that, they knock out, the skeleton arrives, but then they get revived? They come back? Like, would that work? Let's do that. And you know what? We got at least 20 just about of everybody, so let's go ahead and get that. Give it a try. Get this. Get some medial. Dismiss. Revive everybody. Okay, let's see how this plays. Oh shit, it is triggering. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh yeah, another mummy. Now let's take on these honey badgers. Honey badger doesn't give a shit. Damn, like, I gotta say, definitely out of these relics that we got right now, warp deck is killing it. Alright, definitely get our 20th. Nice, we got that back. Now we got tea time, or coffee time. Alright, sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, zombears, saber-tooths, and shotgun turtles. Yo. Got a couple. We got a handful of skeledudes, and nobody died with a damn zombear. Well, two of them. Sweet. Let's get another mummy. Alright. String of spores and meteors. Sweet. Alright, let's fight these rams. So that combo, we're at We've summoned a total of 46, 53 Skeledudes. 55? Damn. So with that, like, little loophole with the warp deck, we were able to get another 55 dudes to show up and help, and sacrifice 31 of them. That is insane. I think I'm gonna get another farmer. Alright, grizzly and tigers. Let's go for it. Nice. Damn. This might actually wind up, I think because of that warp deck, this might end up being a better, I mean, between that and all the food the chef dude's doing. This might be a stronger build than the undead army. Alright, let's get another mutant. Loaded dice, get some pocket dice, reduce the price. Incident calendar. All dudes gain a stacking 1% attack power each second during the battle. The stacks reset back to 0 if a roster dude gets knocked out. Now with the warp deck, that's just going to be like fluctuating constantly. So is it really worth it? I mean, it is at reduced price right now. So I think... yes. Let's see if I can get something different from loaded dice. So let's try it. Loyalty card. We're going to do the conscious. So maybe I haven't had to use any of those, so I guess we'll... because I don't want to waste another. Yeah, let's get another meteor. Right. Teddy bear, bunch of gorillas. $108. Damn. 120. Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's get another mutant. Okay, padded helmet, black sheep, or red nose. So that was when they get thrown. Dude type at the end of the roster. Taunts up support dudes. Or food dudes meals. 100% up. Grant, yes. So we have the face tattoo, which is the deflection. Cut off jorts. For every 25 feet the wielder travels, he gains a stacking 1% attack power for the rest of the battle. Wielder has a 5% chance when dealing direct damage to go nuts and gain 50% attack. In between Bag of Nuts and Jorts, and with who we got left, I think it'd be hilarious. Just the idea of some big, fuzzy, horned mutant But then he's wearing little Daisy Dukes. Just running around in his jorts like a never knew. Poor Tobias Fielkin. Right, we're in the Coliseum. Cauterized. All dudes lose 25% healing. This might be rough. Alright, so I might have to hit a lightning here in a moment if it needs to. Maybe not. Seem to be wiping them out pretty fast. Going pretty smooth. Dang. We've summoned 61 dudes? 64? 64 Skeledudes. Holy shit. Again, I gotta say, Warp Deck is pretty sweet. Alright, let's get another construction dude. Serrated. We got the piercing. Okay. 14 unicorns. See how this plays out. Holding strong. 17. Oh, 24 now. Nice. Nice. Make our reward. Let's get another chef. Sweet. Okay. Toxic gas. Dudes take damage for 3% of their max HP every second. Okay. Alright. I think we're all set. Nice. So just lost 2 dudes. Alright, let's get, I think, another farmer. Let's revive. Alright, I think I've given him enough. Yeah, there we go. Supplemental damage. Let's get another construction dude. 30% attack power. Now, do I put the chef dude? The farmer? Or my construction dude at the top? let's go ahead and let's grab that. Let's restock. Canopic Jar. Doom triggers all mummy dudes, gain a stacking 2% attack power. They're unconscious dude. Let's go ahead and grab the jar. Let's get another one of these. These. Revive. Alright, and I think I am going to... Come on. Construction dude at our top. Let's see how this plays out. There we go. Here we go. Damn. Damn. He is wrecking us right now. Dude, legit. Come on, trigger the doom. Oh, all of our... Oh, damn. There we go. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay. Sweet. Nice. Alright, got Ensemble unlocked. 75 discoveries. Ooh, yeah. +1 free Dew Juice on run start for reaching 9. Ooh, yeah. Free pocket dice on run start. Sweet. Alright, so we finished all of Construction Dude. We got everything for Chef. We were getting close on Mummy and Mutant Farmer. Sweet. And then we got a lot of these for them. Nice. Emperor Dude speaketh. Dude, that was wild. I wonder if your dudes would be able to take down a Killipede. I guess we'll find out in Tier 2. Alright, continue in Endless Mode. I mean, might as well. See how far this build goes, and then we'll move on. Alright, here we go. We might not last much longer. Alright, we are out of consumables. Let's see how this plays out. this is a pretty solid run. Two, if you happen to have any suggestions for other games you'd like to see on the channel, old, new, whatever, throw those down in the comments. I'm trying to keep a running list of different ones to try out, different ones I've got that I've been meaning to do videos on, and then of course ones I've already made videos on that I want to keep going with. So just got all that to juggle, but if you happen to have any suggestions to throw on there, let me know. Alright, 129 stab crabs, 500 seagulls, and all we have are dice. And we only got 62 games. Let's see how fast we lose here. And that's a little too slow. Let's go one. Oh, farmers are fading fast. No more mutants. Doom Curse is gone. Oh, almost gone. Yeah, gone. And construction was our last dude. Nice. Well, we got to 107. Not bad. Main menu. I would love to run again, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this for this video right here. Well, I'll probably make another video on how to run here fairly soon, if not right now. Because this is pretty fun and addicting. Really enjoying this. Definitely recommend giving this a look and picking up the full game or trying out the alpha demo. If you happen to be playing on PC, definitely a lot of fun. Reminder to definitely make sure to go out and grab as much physical media as you can. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, all that jazz. It's much appreciated. Helps out a bunch. Just lost my train of thought. Damn. Well, go ahead and wrap it here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Lots of love. And as always, remember to not be a dick. Bye.